Welcome back, everyone. This is a new episode that I'm bringing, a new episode that I'm bringing to you guys. This is What If Deku was the reincarnation of Majin Buu. Now, I know what you guys might be saying. This is based off of Dragon Ball. If you don't know Majin Buu, I suggest you go look up his entire history of Dragon Ball right now. Then you guys will get a full recap of who Majin Buu is and what I'm doing. So that way you will not be lost at all. But in case you don't want to do that, welcome, because I'll be happy to do it for you. So let me actually introduce you to the title. Of course, these pictures are not mine, and the cover that I'm about to show you isn't mine either. So don't take it, and I hope I don't get copyrighted for this. But anyway, let's just show it. It would be this right here. So yeah, what if Deku was Majin Buu? But actually, this is the reincarnation of Majin Buu. Okay, so let me explain how the story would actually go. Let's cue the intro, shall we? So we would begin the story in the world of Dragon Ball. Actually, with Goku, with the Dragon Balls. Man, this wouldn't be possible if Goku wasn't doing this. Right after the Buu arc right now. So we're at the end of Z. About to get into the Battle of Gods, which is like something different, but we're not on any of this right now. What happens is this. Deku calls forth Shenron, and Shenron would ask what is Goku's wish. And Goku would say he wishes for the Majin Buu that he killed, which is Kid Buu basically, to be reincarnated as someone good. But then Goku would think, and then he would say to Shenron, but I don't want this just for my world. I want there to be a good reincarnation of Buu in other worlds, other dimensions. That way, those dimensions and other worlds have their own savior. Basically, someone who's pure good that they can look up to, someone who can help them all. A pure good person that cannot be clouded by the grip of evil. That won't have their judgment clouded by it either. Someone who only desires to truly help and save everyone. And Shenron would say, your wish is granted. And so in the Dragon Ball afterlife, Kid Buu would basically, he would glow in a rainbow light. And he is getting incarnated, but then he would explode into almost an infinite amount of pieces, scattering across different worlds. And the portals would open up in the afterlife as pieces of, as the millions and as the infinite numbers of Kid Buu get spread everywhere. Basically, Goku didn't read his words right. Being reincarnated to help every dimension eventually means the My Hero verse as well. So, and different universes. But Deku's going to get training from someone who actually can help him, and I'm going to explain that to you in this one here. So, we cut to out of the Dragon Ball world now because this is the My Hero verse. Let's do this. And here we are, guys. This version of Majin Buu. This is from Universe 4. The universe we're used to is the Prime Universe in Universe 7. This is Universe 4 Majin Buu. This is a Buu where he won in the end. Where he literally absorbed everyone. Give me a sec, guys. Anyway, guys, like I was saying, this Majin Buu is a version of him where he won. He absorbed everyone and achieved ultimate power. Alternate name, Super Buu, Hyper Buu, Zen Buu, Almighty Buu. So, an all-powerful god. Basically. This is the incarnation of Super Buu that absorbed his Z-Fighters as well as every life form he deemed worthy. Buu became acknowledged as an omnipotent god and later granted wishes until he became bored. Yeah, thousands of beings in his body. Majin Buu was forcibly sent back to his own universe where he currently remains. Cool. He absorbed everyone with interesting skills, spreading both good and evil depending on his mood. Oh wow, okay. But this Izuku here, since he's a reincarnation of Majin Buu, he gets all of that and more. Okay, so let's see. Okay, I'm not trying to go through all this. Come on, trying to find something. And I gotta go all the way down to the powers. Oh, wait, did I found it? Instant transmission, instantaneous movement. Okay, come on now. Oh, wait, I think we made it. Powers and abilities. Here we are. Come on, just gotta... Okay, flight, ki blast, absorption. Yeah, Deku being able to do this is just insane. Chocolate beam. I'm gonna just say... Okay. One of Boo's favorite techniques. It is used to turn both living and non-living objects into candy. Boo uses to devour both Kibito-shin and Dabura in his own universe, followed by transforming his lunch in the first round of the multiverse tournament. I'm not really going to say candy beam. It's just transfer. I'm going to call this transformation beam because he can just straight do this to anything. Healing magic. Yeah, Majin Buu can just straight do this and it's crazy. Mystic attack to stretch his limbs. Regeneration and body manipulation. Cool. Telekinesis. Instant transmission. Instantaneous movement. Oh, okay. So he can just straight up teleport. So why have instant transmission? Mafuba. What is this? Telepathy. Human extinction attack. Wish granting. Okay. Soul destruction. Techniques in Ultra Armor. Waiver Ball. Yeah. Oh. Okay. So we can just do this crap. Alright. So fine. Okay. We went through everything. Boo is straight up God. That's what he is. That's all. Because he has magic as well. So... man's crazy. Next. Alright, guys. Sorry about that little interruption. But anyway, we are back. So we cut to one version of Kid Boo's soul being split off into going into one portal. It's traveling past... basically, it's a wormhole going into different dimensions. There's many dimensions it can go into. The cartoon verse, well, the kids show verse, it's going across every single verse in the the infinite versions of the multiverse, until finally it reaches a light at the end, coming out as a child, as a newborn child, as they hear, "It's a boy," and he seems to have black hair with green eyes. As you hear a woman say, "He's beautiful. He's so beautiful," as they would ask, "What's his name?" Izuku Midoriya. Yep. So, being reincarnated as someone of pure good. As we know in this universe, it's the My Hero verse. Oh, this is great. So, as we move on, to 4 years later, we cut to, Izuku, or would-be Boo, or Kid Boo, or Oob, whatever iteration. Well, in this one, he's Izuku, so we're just gonna call him that. And Izuku actually has a different hairstyle. Let me show you this, just to show that little Majin Buu type of tentacle thing he has on his head. Bam. Izuku looks cute, bro. This is what he looks like naturally. So at the age of 4, Izuku would show no signs of having a quirk, and then his dad would leave, thinking he was useless and quirkless. Oh, he's gonna regret that. This is gonna be great. I love this. Bam. So, as this would occur, Izuku would actually not know that he has powers. So let me cut. But anyway, this is what he's gonna be looking like for the remainder of it. But instead of green hair, he has black hair. So just see that. All right, sorry guys, but here we go for this part 1. But as Izuku would get older, he realized that he would have these powers. He'd be able to fly. He can use some type of magic. Izuku wouldn't know what these abilities are, but he would hear someone talk to him. It would be this scene here. Like, "My powers are incredible. Like, if only," and then he would hear someone in his ear. "Would you like to know how?" What the? As he would look behind him, he would see. As Izuku would turn around and say, "Who are you?" "Well, I am you, actually." "Well, infinitely stronger than you, from a different universe, and from a different reality all itself." "Huh?" "Let me explain. You see, you are not Izuku Midoriya. Well, you are, but the power you hold inside of you is actually a variant of myself. You see, you were reincarnated from a version of me that was, back then, a lot stronger than me, but I am infinitely stronger than that version that you have inside of you now. But you still have that potential within you. And, well, I'm here to teach you. Oh yeah, also, Deku is not the age of 4 when this happens. At this point, I'm gonna say he's 10 right now. So, yeah, 10. And Deku would say, what do you want? I'm here to teach you. You seem to have no control over your powers at all. So I'm here to make you a deal. I can teach you exactly how to use your abilities. Deku just says, how do I know you aren't some villain? Like, oh please, kid, do you think if I was a villain, you think I would be here talking to you right now? If I was truly a villain, you'd be dead already, don't you think? Deku would say, good point. But how am I going to teach you? Like, how are you going to teach me? Oh, that's easy. Boo would snap his fingers and he would freeze time. Like, time is at a complete standstill. I can teach you everything you need to know. I can teach you how to fight very easily. But first, we're going to have to work on your body. Well, teaching you the basics. Like, alright, let's do it. Okay, then. So, first, Super Boo will be teaching Deku how to fight, basically. But, yeah, well, he has to work on his body while doing so. And that's going to take a while since he's a 10-year-old. But, okay. I'm going to say it takes, like, over the span of 8 years to teach Deku everything he needs to know. Because he's teaching Deku, like, every martial art before he gets into his magic powers and all that. And yes, they will get that done within a year because he stopped time before just to show Deku. But here's the opportunity now. Now Deku is tall. He's Super Boo levels of tall. Wait, I'm going to look up how tall Super Boo actually is real quick. Okay, I just looked it up. Now, Super Boo is freaking 8 feet tall. I'm not even lying. Just look it up. How tall is Super Boo Dragon Ball Z? He's over 8 feet tall. And Mr. Good Boo is 8'2". So, what the heck? You know what? I'm giving Deku that 8'2". Has that 2-inch height increase. Deku is goddamn massive as an 18-year-old. So everyone, so the teacher goes through the same thing with the recommendation papers and all. Bakugo says he's going to be the best. He makes fun of Deku because it seems like he's quirkless because he doesn't use his powers. But Deku, like, he doesn't know how to use them. They just happen on their own time. Basically, if you guys watch Avatar: The Legends of Korra, it's like Boomy. Like Uncle Boomy when he used airbending for the first time. He can't control it, so it just happens and then it just disappears until he gets training on learning how to do it for real. So, now I get to show you guys. So everyone laughs at Midoriya like usual, saying you need to have a quirk if you want to get into UA. But Deku doesn't really care about that. Also, Deku decided to grow his hair out. You know what? Yeah, Deku says, you know what? I'm gonna grow my hair out. I'm not gonna keep it this short anymore. And Deku just says he'll show Bakugo over the span of the year how much he can change. And Bakugo just laughs and says, there's no way. He won't get that far. Deku knows every martial art and he knows how to fight now. But Boo is going to teach him so much more. So, let's move on. So Deku has a pretty well-built body. I'll show you guys the end result later. So anyway, as Deku goes home, his mom wouldn't get there for like a couple more hours. I almost said a couple more days. What's wrong with me? And Super Boo is there waiting for him. Finally, I've been waiting 8 years for this. Now I can finally teach you. Like, yeah, I'm ready. So anyway, let's do this. So now I'm going to show you guys exactly here we go. Alright, here we go. So Boo invites Deku to come into this room here, and Deku says, wait, what if my mom comes home? And Boo says, don't worry, he has everything under control. Alright, welcome to the School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Alright. Step 1, lessons. Step 2, applying. Step 3, final exams. Montage time. Hit. Boop. Boop. All of that. Deku learning how to use the candy beam. And there we go. In barely 60 hours, you've mastered the basics. Outside, it's been 10 minutes. Well, because of how strong Boo is now, because this world is straight up weak, Boo basically froze time for Deku. Completely. You know what? Nah. I'm gonna say he slowed it down to a standstill. So in 60 hours outside, it's literally been 1 goddamn minute. So not 10 minutes, it's been 1 minute. Again, 1 minute. Revise your lessons. I'll be right back. Yeah, Master Boo? Huh. So Deku shooting off the candy beam, and yeah, I like to eat something other than sugar. Alright, 30 hours later. Right, back at it then. What happened? Nothing important. And Deku shooting targets. As I was saying, we now need to train in using magic. You know how, but you're too slow in combat or at a birthday party for children. You need to be quick and efficient. So, let's go. Faster. That one has an icy pop. And that one has a cute kitty. Woo! So yeah, Deku learning how to use the candy beam. That's, woo, yeah, gonna be hard. But, alright. You're good with moving targets. Now on to enemies. I'll create them stronger than you, to oblige you to beat them using magic. Ah yes, seeing as we're in an illusion, you can go above your limits to your heart's content. And Boo would tell him, we're not in an illusion, but a very real world, parallel. Creating someone stronger than you, for me, how to say it, it's very easy. Very easy. Oh, but to Oob, he would say that, but for Izuku, he would say he wouldn't even say very easy. He would say for Izuku, it wouldn't even be very easy. It'd be like breathing. So, something so optional that he doesn't really need to do. So, basically nothing. As Boo would snap his fingers. What? Here we are. Welcome to Boo's training planet. There's all sorts of terrain, including the obligatory lava flow. Don't pick the carnivorous plants in the jungle. They're a protected species. Huh. Cool. Like, let's start with the placid beast. Hit him to see. As Deku, okay, he is, okay, by all means, okay, since Deku was training, he's stronger than anyone right now in My Hero Academia. So, even though Deku can't use magic or he doesn't know how to use his powers right, and straight throwing fists with Deku, even with people using their quirks on him, Deku would still beat the absolute crap out of them. But Deku would throw, the hardest hit he can at that Boo, which it would show his power. Like the aura you see around Oob, it would go around Deku for a second because he's using his fighting capabilities. But as we see that? Seeing as you can't beat it with brute strength, transform it into a cake and eat it. Really? Well, okay, Deku wouldn't say this. Like, wouldn't someone be able to still move? Like, nah, your enemy would have to be thousands of times stronger than you to have control once transformed. Magic remains an asset against most of your potential opponents. So back then, Vegeta was, wow, okay, enough theory, time to practice. So yeah, that means back then Vegeta was thousands of times stronger than Boo, so he could actually keep himself. Okay, anyway, Deku would begin fighting this goddamn this Majin Buu character, and crazy enough, this training is paying off significantly, and Boo is making it like the hyperbolic time chamber. So literally a whole day, like it's been hours for Deku, like days on end, and inside of it's still been a whole year of training. And in the real world, literally now 10 minutes have passed. So Deku's getting a very big training out of this because Boo's teaching him a lot. And I mean everything. He learns the Kamehameha, Gallic Gun, like literally everything Boo has in his arsenal. Final Flash, Death Beam, because Boo absorbed everyone that he deemed worthy. Death Beam because Frieza, Broly, he even absorbed Moro. So, woo! Even the Yardradians, Force Spirit Vision, Deku can pretty much do a lot of crap at the end of this here. But he ended up turning it into something. You can eat it, it's gluten-free. The transformation is permanent, right? Who cares about eating it? You must not waste food. So Deku ends up eating it anyway, and he gains the power from it, which is a significant power boost. I'm not gonna lie, guys, they should have Cookie Beam in goddamn Xenoverse 2 with the Majin character. But that would be way too broken. Like, next one, I'll transform it into a spanner. I like eating those too. Talking of the next one, bam. So yeah, this is Deku, you're trying to transform it, and, you know, he's too slow in combat, what Boo pointed out. So, he'll have to get it. This is ridiculous. Pause. Like, huh? And? Like, you can also do this. Heal. Huh, I can heal people too? Well, yes, but it would just take a tiny bit, but you would have to focus your healing on them. Healing yourself is much easier and efficient that way. Right. Alright, during an entire day, Izuku trained himself. He didn't know that at the same time Buu was facing off against every opponent in the arena solo. Well, not that part. Finally, he ended up getting it. Good. Now on to the final trial. An opponent that's stronger and faster and also much smarter. How about we make it pretty? Like, that's not very funny. In my dream too, you went out. I'm kidding. That's for not showing enough respect to your older brother. Technically, it kind of is. Like, I'll make it a terrifying monster instead. Like, Master? Well, he'll surely be back. And we get crap like this here. Like, so yeah, Deku has to straight up fight a girl in this one, and we get to this. Strong and fast. Okay. Heal. Smarter too, so more reasonable. Like, okay. Wait, Boo's not here. We should wait for him. Nope. Master Buu programmed you to attack until you succeed in your trial. God dang. The quality of your training is our priority. Pause. Like, oof. If you want, I can answer to the calling of your choice. Okay. Well, that's the end of that one right there. Ah, there they are. So, Deku would be training with this, female non-stop until, because she's fake anyway, Deku did turn her into chocolate and ended up eating her. Out of reflex, because, you know, he's still part of Buu, so he still ends up doing that somehow. So after all that, So after all that, even beating them, Deku gets fluent in math. But they have a whole year, so why not? So after after he beats her, Buu calls it a day. And for the next year, Buu is training Deku into straight using his magic powers and in every technique in pretty much Dragon Ball, because that's just how broken he is. But Buu decides to show Deku his true form of what he really looks like, and he looks like this. So here, this is what Buu actually looks like. Since he absorbed everyone, all the villains, that even means God of Destruction, everyone, there's no one who can actually stop him. But if you guys want to see kind of more of the body, here it is. Alright, this is what we got here in the middle. Moro and Super Buu fusion. But, you know, obviously Super Buu ended up absorbing Moro, and this is what he looks like. So we got all of this here. Finally, 1 year later, this is what Izuku looks like. And here we are. Just the body tone. He doesn't actually look like, you know, Majin Buu, because he was, you know, made in this world to actually look like someone with a person, so they wouldn't be scared of him. But yeah, this is the body tone right here. And also, Deku looks significantly different. Instead of the mohawk, this is what he looks like. Bam! Deku got that Haganezuka look. Without the scars, of course. Obviously. But yeah, Deku got that Haganezuka's look. So he's gonna be quite the ladies' man. I don't really feel a need to continue this part, but you know what? I'm gonna do it anyway. The year over, and Buu just says, well, he just came to his reality to train him, but it was fun. Now, Izuku pretty soon should be able to do the same thing at one point or another. And Deku just says, what do you mean? Well, he can't tell him exactly what, but just know a different him will come see him very far in the future. And I mean very, very far. Well, I think within a year. Well, a year. A year, he will see a different version of him. Now, don't tell him he was here. But he has to go now. And he tells Deku that he will not return. But do keep up his skills and gain more... Do keep up his skills and gain more powers. Because there truly is no limit to what he can do. As Buu would teleport out of existence, out of the My Hero verse forever. He's not coming back. There. So, after the year, it's finally the day of the entrance exam. And as Deku pretty much goes there... Oh my god. Let me tell you now. Robots get destroyed. He just slaughters them. And I mean, in one singular snap, Deku destroys all the robots. As everyone's jaw dropped. How the fuck did he do that? Deku's just that dude. I can't say what he actually is. He's that, you know, because I would definitely get taken down for that. But anyway, okay, as we move on. Okay, let's go. As we move on, different things would happen. It'd be like this. Obviously, Deku gets accepted, but, you know, other people would have to take the entrance exam again to see who truly gets in. So Deku would have to wait 3 weeks instead. And he's already designed his hero costume. So, wow, this has only been 25 minutes, but that's okay. I'm going to end this part off right here. 1 like just to continue this series. I actually had fun doing this here, because this was just straight funny. This started out as a joke what if, but I'm actually getting into it. So part 2, if you want to see what if Deku was Majin Buu's reincarnation. And that's pretty much it. Like, subscribe, comment down below. Peace, guys!